Hey there, y'all. Disney D Prince here today with another Miniverse unboxing. So today we have the Make It Mini Food Diner Series 2. Now, there are two different packagings for these. One of them has the new pizzas and one has the noodles on it. And I'm not sure if there are differences in which ones are in which wrappings or not. They are the same color interior wrapping, but I got two of each just to be sure. So here is what the pizza looks like. It's very interesting. It does come with a big long pizza crust and usually a pizza pan and a pizza cutter. There are a couple of different pizzas, and there's also some other types of things like tarts, banana splits, cakes, and noodles. There's 24 to collect. And usually that means there's 12 drinks and then 12 recipes, like actual foods. But here is the UPC, in case you're trying to find them. $10. I found mine at Target. And they're not bad. They're usually kind of interesting. At the very least, you get some really interesting like food packagings. Even if you don't like the actual recipe that you wound up with, you can still use the individual minis without assembling them as resin. And they're a great way to fill the kitchen. Where is my perforation edge? There it is. Now, I use my little cuticle pusher to open these surprise balls because it saves me time and my nails. But let's take a look. So we have got our tables are back. That's good. I love these tables because they are the perfect size to throw in your dollhouse for like coffee tables and things. Of course, read your instructions first. It's about resin safety. I do not recommend these for smaller kids because they are dealing with the resin. But let's look at some of our recipes that we can get. So we've got, so they did it kind of backwards a little bit. So I'm not sure if those are different or not. How is this handled? Okay, so, all right. It's a weird way that they set it up. Like, some of them have two-part recipes, so they have, like, different things, I guess? I'm not sure if these are, like, hidden recipes or what they are. But it's a little bizarre. So, as we can see, we've got a pizza, we've got ravioli, some ramen, strawberry sundae, lemon bundt cake, pineapple upside down cake, strawberry shortcake, fruit tarts, tiramisu, and birthday cake. Now, that's interesting in the fact that we've got 24 to collect, but not really 24 available. Because they say like still cooking. So I guess you can't get all of it. So maybe this includes the larger sets. Okay, so this is made fresh. This might be our resin. Oh, so we've got a cake. We've got a sponge cake, so that's great. We've got, this is our resin because it's so cool. So this is vanilla. So vanilla ice cream, I guess, or vanilla frosting. Let's see, what is that one then? So it's gonna be one of these, right? Okay, so we got the strawberry shortcake. So that's good. I like the idea of that strawberry shortcake. It looks a little more complicated because you do have to like put the crumble around the edge, which I'm not sure how they want you to do that. I guess they want you to literally like ice it. That's kind of wild. So that's going to be a little bit more complicated. I may have to do that one off screen. But we've got our resin pieces. So we've got our little display top for our little like lid. We've got our little tweezers, and we've got our little knife. Now, all of these are in great scale to be used for dolls, but like this is great. Like, look at that, that's awesome. We've got strawberries, we've got a whipped cream center. That's awesome. It doesn't look like we're gonna get really extra of the strawberries, which I'm a little bummed about. I was hoping to have a lot of extras, but that's okay. We've got our crumble. This is going on the outside of our cake. And we've got our cake stand. Okay. So again, these pieces are like awesome. So we've also got a little doily to put on there. So ideally, how it would go is like that. And then we've got our resin and our fruit and our crumble. So lots of things to put those together. And that was in one of our pizza ones. So we'll just remember that. I'm going to take this and set it off to the side because we're not going to use it right now. So I'm going to assemble them all at the end, I think, because I have to heat up the resin each time I do these to really allow for them to... and it does say keep cool on the resin. I warm it up just a little bit for very like less than like 15 seconds, just to make sure that resin flows out of the container, because a lot of times it really doesn't come out of that little bottle or jar, whatever they give you. So this is one from our noodle packaging, so we'll see if there's a difference. So we've got another table. I see that. I think they all come with tables, but I'm not sure. So we'll take this and put it away because we dumped everything out. So we've got another table, yes. We've got a little doily. Now let's look at our resin first and see what we got. Okay. So we got vanilla, but it's a different vanilla. So let's see what we can get from that, see which one we can find. So that one says coffee, so it's not the tiramisu. It's not the birthday cake. It's not the pineapple upside down cake. It's not the lemon bundt cake. It is... Huh, interesting. So I don't see it in there. Is there a different one? So hold on, let's see. So tiramisu. Okay, this one? Okay, that's why. All right. So in the noodle one, it has got all of them. So I guess the noodle ones are the secondary release. So as you can see, there's no like blank spots on the noodle ones. And it looks like we got the berry charlotte thing. That's what it looks like. But there's a lot of really good options here in this one. So, okay. So if you're gonna get those, I'm gonna guess get the noodle ones. So I'm glad we don't have to do the lady fingers individually like we have to do the crumble. So that's great. This seems like it's our stand again. Yeah, okay. So it's clear this time instead of blue. So that's good. And then, of course, we're going to get some of our other things. So we got a cake slicer right here. That's good. We hardly ever get that kind of thing from Barbie. And again, we've got our tweezers and the little thing to put on our dome. I always feel like that's a weird accessory to include, but they do it anyway. So we've got our raspberries, and it looks like we're definitely going to have extra raspberries available. We got a little bit of a dented package, but that's fine. Once we open it, we can pop that back out. But I love that these are actually like cute packagings, and they actually look like grocery store packaging. And then we've got a box to set up to like put it in, I guess. I don't know how that's supposed to work. I guess it's just like a ribbon that goes around it. Yeah? Okay, so yeah, it's a ribbon that goes around it. That's what it is. And that's kind of interesting. It's a weird little thing that you would add on and you'd take off if you weren't going to eat it. But so this has got our complete instructions, because as you can see, I don't think we have anything on here that we didn't have on this one. No? Okay. Yeah. So as you can see, where they were blank, they're now filled in on the noodle ones. So if you are going to pick these up, I would recommend picking up the noodle ones, just because I feel like you're going to get a better choice. But the pizza ones, you have less to choose from, so you kind of know which ones you're going to have total, like I mean, right? But it's interesting that they chose to do that. They released it in like piecemeal. So look for the one with the noodle box, not the pizza box. There is a pizza set that you can get, that they have them like the everything set that came out, where it's not blind, you can see everything in the display. I've thought about getting that, but I had these and I didn't know if I was going to get a pizza, and so I did not buy them. So if I don't get a pizza in these next two balls, I might buy those to review them. But you take out that surprise feature and it's really just like an assembly video at that point. Okay. Again, this is our pizza one. Take that down. We have got our table. Again, I love these tables. We've got a doily. Let's see what our resin is. So that'll let us know right off the bat. Okay. So we got a berry syrup. So that's cute. I think that means we're gonna have the tarts, but I guess not, actually. I guess it's the strawberry sundae. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Cool. So we'll see one of the ice creams. So that's good. Okay, so yeah. So there's our strawberry ice cream container. And we do open that, and it's just got individual scoops. So you don't have to scoop those to make them pretty. So that's not the resin. The syrup is the resin. And that's kind of one of those things that you look at it, and you're like, what is this for? Okay, so this is the bowl that we're going to get, our waffle bowl. Very cute. It does come in its own packaging. That's kind of fun. And it does mean that you can use that packaging again in the rest of your dollhouses. It just won't have anything in it. And then we've got some little little straws to put on there, which I think you'd probably only put one, and they give you a bunch. So that's good. And we've got some sliced strawberries. Again, you can put as many of those or as few of those as you want on there. The nice part about these is they are entirely up to you to customize. Like, you don't really even have to use the resin. It is just included to kind of make things a little bit more permanent. Here's our spoon that we get. And of course, we get a pair of pliers and the little dome topper thing. So that's interesting. Okay. So we've gotten 2 different cakes and an ice cream. Let's hope we get like a noodle in this one. A noodle or a pizza is kind of what I'm hoping for. Because I've got the Real Littles, like, mini food, which has a lot of pizzas and it has a lot of, like, Asian food dishes. But I have not seen any of these that are actually, like, put together. Okay. So, we've got a table. We can kind of push some of this stuff to the back now. There we go. And we're going to take all of this stuff off. Toss it. And let's see what we got in our resin. So that'll let us know what we got. Okay, so we got our glaze. So that's good. So it's not a repeat. We know that at least. It does come with a little pour top. So those are more likely to get kind of like clogged, but that's okay. So let's see what glaze that goes to. So it is not the chocolate thing. I think, no, it's got a yellow top. So I guess that's the fruit tartlets or the lemon tartlets. It looks like they, oh no, it's not those. Those say cream. This is glaze with a yellow top, and this is glaze with a yellow top. So it's either our red velvet bundt cake or our lemon bundt cake, it looks like. Okay. Yeah, so it's going to be one of these two. And this came out of our second set, so it'll be, oh good, it's the red velvet one. So this is our red velvet bundt cake. Very cute. I'm here for that. We've got our little doily as well. So there's not much to really put on there. I think it's like chocolate chips that get stuck on top. Yeah, chocolate chips. And they come in this really cute container, and you don't really have to use them all. Like, honestly, you don't have to use anything on this if you don't want to. Which I appreciate, because sometimes I just want to get minis. And then we've got another little cake dish. Another cake display thing that we put together like that, and it can elevate things. So that is one of our more like basic ones. I think I actually would have preferred the lemon bundt cake because it came with lemon curd and it came with the actual lemon slices. but this one's not bad. It does come with a fork instead of a serving knife. It's a little distressing considering this is not a single serve, but it's very cute. So we got some pretty good sets, I think. We did get 3 cakes, which is fine. We also got 3 cake stands. And then we got the ice cream. So all of these are desserts. Most of these are going to be desserts. If you look at them, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are not desserts on this diner series, which is a little funny because I feel like the diner series last time had more food and not just desserts, but it's okay. These are really cute. I was kind of hoping to get some of the tartlets because it's got a different display. So I might pick up more of these, but at $10 a pop, they are a little expensive. So unfortunately, I really don't think that most of these are going to be very interesting to assemble because they're just glaze, essentially. Like the glaze and the ice cream is just kind of securing the strawberries and the chocolate chips on. And the same thing with the vanilla that's going on top of the ladyfinger cake is just securing those raspberries on. The most interesting one to assemble would probably be the crumble cake, the shortcake, but I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to do that. Like, I want to do it, but it looks very complicated because you have to crumble the sides. And the only way I can really think to do that with resin is to do it like small section by small section and literally roll it through the crumble, which I don't want to do on camera here because I need full control of that. So if I wind up doing like assembling these together, check out my Instagram. I'll post them on there. But as for now, this is just an unboxing because I've assembled these before as far as how they work, and most of these I'm really okay with just leaving them as individual pieces or not putting the resin on because they are really cool on their own. So if you guys have any questions on these, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed it, leave me a like, and as always, follow along for some more fun unboxing. Bye, y'all. Be good.